Hello, I'm the Soccer Bunny, and I'm going to give you first-year soccer moms, dads, and kids a quick how-to on soccer before you start. Okay, first off, soccer is the easiest sport for moms and dads because all they need to go out and buy is soccer shoes, shin guards, super soccer socks to hold up your shin guards, and a soccer ball. Most of the time, the team shorts and shirts are included in the sign-up fees. In soccer, probably the most important rule is that you don't get to use your hands unless the ball has went out of bounds after touching an opponent last, in which case you stand outside the line and throw it in. Or, if you're the goalie, then you can use your hands as long as you're in the special box and you're wearing the special crazy shirt that your coach gave you.
I never touch my ball with hands.
Of course, yes. You may wonder how big the field is, and it's suffice to say that it's big. But if you're a small kid, they'll let you play on a smaller field with smaller nets. How many kids get to be on the field at one time, you may ask? Well, 11 per side is the most at any one time. But some leagues have only 7 per side for the little guys and gals first starting out. Well, what happens if a player makes a mistake? Well, you hear a whistle. That means that someone broke a rule, and so you'll need to stop kicking the ball and do what the referee says. Oh, these are cards. The ref will only pull these out if you broke a rule. That would be really unfair to the other team, like using your hands or something really naughty, like hurting someone on purpose. Sometimes boys and girls get excited and forget, and these things happen, but no one especially wants to get a red card because then you'll have to play the rest of the game with one player less, while the player that was red carded sits and thinks about how not to make the same mistake again. How long is a game? Well, there are only 2 halves, which last 45 minutes each, but you get to take a rest in the middle for 15 minutes. If you're a little kid, the halves might be shorter, but don't worry, there's plenty of time to run around. I already started to tell you that if the ball goes out on the sides, the team that didn't touch it last gets to throw it in to one of their players, and then run back in and play like everyone else. But if the ball goes out on the ends of the field, on the ends right past the goal, well, if a defender touched it last, you'll have to put the ball in the corner and let the offensive team get a corner kick. But if the offensive team touched it last, the goalie or some defensive team player will get to take a goal kick. This is just a few of the rules to help you get started. But I suggest that you snuggle up on the couch with a good soccer book on some rainy Friday night and go over the others to find out what the rest of the rules are. Because remember, the more you put into something like soccer, the more you'll get out of something like soccer.